made it to the F1 arcade. I don't even know if you can hear me, but we'll be going on these sims in a minute. But they're all there. And we're in the upstairs section. There's a wild Kieran. But there's so much. There's absolutely loads. It's huge. It is heaving though. Absolutely heaving. Ordered drinks to get us going. And then I think we've got about 15 minutes until we start. Something like that. So we'll see how we get on. Because the seats here move up and down. Like they move around. So if you go like off track and things like that, you're like getting moved around, which is very different to the one we did earlier. Drinks acquired. I've gone for a large glass of wine and Kieran has berry cider.
You live in my youth.
Oh, careful.
It's a fair head on that for a cider, to be fair.
Cheers, Bob.
Cheers.
Got Will Buxton in my ears. Take it easy until the first corner. How are you starting ahead of me? Very Monza. Mine went upside down. Oh no, I'm off again. Ah! We have a Silverstone winner. Did well. I didn't do badly. I got lots of overtaking points. I'll take that. And I won photo, first place. There you go. Kieran attempted to dive bomb me at the end, like, what the hell? You spun at the first corner? Ah, I went from 9th to 1st in the first corner. Yeah, I went from 9th to 1st in the first corner. I will take that. So, he's won overall. Kieran's won overall. But I'll take that. Okay, no idea how much you can hear us or not. It's really, really loud. But that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Lots of fun.
Yeah. Very different to any of the other sims that we've done, hasn't it?
Just because
there's so much movement in
you're
the
actually
seat.
against each other rather than just trying to set the fastest lap.
Yeah, so you're against everyone else on track. So Charles Leclerc tried to ram me off going around the Stowe corner at Silverstone, not having that. I spun him around like a ballerina. It was revenge. He dived on me a bit like you tried to do at the first corner of Kota on the last lap. I was well ahead for the whole of Kota lap. I went from 9th to 1st, and then I was leading him right and literally counting down the last few seconds. He's coming to dive bomb, like full blown. No idea what on earth that was about. So, mess. But we're gonna go and get some food in a minute. So we've booked a table because we didn't know like what the deal was here. So we booked a table. So we'll go back to reception shortly, and then get something to eat. Ready for FP1 at 7:30. So there's like screens everywhere. I'm guessing they'll just put them on to the free practice because it does say they show it all. So we'll find out.
Awesome.
Okay, so we've got a table for some food. We've ordered a few bits and pieces, some more like kind of tasting plates, and we've got a great view of the screen for FP1, and then they've got like telemetry screens, so I'm not entirely sure whether they are going to be live during FP1 or not. We will find out. I'm kind of hoping they will be. That would be pretty cool. But we've got a really good view. We've got some amazing sounding food coming, so we'll let you see what it looks like when we get it. Okay, so this is the menu. We've got sharing plates, tacos, and then they do flatbreads that kind of look like pizza. Someone's got them nearby. They must have like a group booking or something, and they've got those. And then they do large plates. There's burgers, food bowls, salads, things like that. And then they do like nibbly snacks, some sides, and then put. We've ordered the chicken gyoza, fried halloumi, king prawn croquettes and steak, and then some barbecue fries. So we have high hopes looking at some of the food that is over there for that big group. Thought I'd come and have a nosy at the telemetry screens. It's a bit like what you'd see on the actual pit wall. It's amazing. They are playing a very old race from, I would say, 2022. Because you got Schumacher in there. And you got, it has to be Danny Ricks in a McLaren, it has to be 2022. Oh, if I'd have actually looked at the screen properly, it would tell me Melbourne 2022. I'm trying to work out which track it was based on the layout. That's pretty cool. Right, food has arrived, so we've got the flat iron steak, Kieran, barbecue chips with dip, chicken gyoza, the halloumi fries, and we're just waiting on the king prawn croquettes. What are you tasting first?
Probably halloumi.
Halloumi.
Probably going to culinary first.
Thank you.
Do you know you can stop recording and then... Oh, side plate. That's like tangy. Wow. Okay. That's really nice. That's really nice. It's like a lime pan.
Prawn croquettes have arrived, and we've got a verdict on the steak that is amazing. The halloumi was really good, and next up is the gyoza. Red flag. Why we got a red flag? to the hotel. So we watched FP1 with copious drinks and really, really good food. It's a lot louder than we expected it to be, but we went and bought treats. And now we're back for kind of a chill because we've got another very long day tomorrow. Got a really lovely view. So you've got Canary Wharf building itself, just kind of in the middle of the picture at the moment. And then if you look at the red dots there, that is the O2. We've just come back from breakfast. I didn't film down there today because it was even busier than yesterday. It was actually insane, but a premium breakfast is always a good one. Just starting to do some packing and work out how on earth we're going to take everything back, because it was tight coming here and bought a few things, not much. So I went to the Disney store the other day, and I think I mentioned it while we were in there, but I liked the look of the adventure book, so we're trying to travel a bit more and make the most of kind of where we're going, things like that. So we have bought that as kind of as a scrapbook, which was £25. So that's quite exciting. Also, when we were at the O2 the other day in the outlets, got some trainers. So these will be going away for Christmas for me from Kieran. They're really pretty. They've got, I don't know if you'll be able to see, kind of gold on the tick and the gold sole as well. They were, I believe, £37.50 in the sale, and then also picked up some more socks because I really like the ones that kind of go just over your ankle a little bit, because then in the winter they cover the gap at the bottom of my gym leggings so that I don't get cold. So we'll go back to do some packing and see you in a little bit. Come to Borough Market, do a little explore. No idea what on earth it's happening, but we're in the food stalls bit. And they've got salsa stand, that's fun.
Good job we had breakfast, or everything would be getting
I know, otherwise we'd be keen for everything, wouldn't we?
Oh, look at the size of those pan chocolates.
Incredible, don't they? Brioche. I think it's a brioche donut combo.
I mean, we could always pick one up and not necessarily eat it right now.
Yeah. Oh, the pastries are really good. They've got passion fruit and coconut,
Just give me a moment.
pistachio. Oh, which one do you fancy?
I'll probably have like a...
Okay. Cheesecake and cake stand.
Well, we've committed to these now. We can't have
We have. We have.
One of one.
Right, let's go and find somewhere we can stand out of people's way and show you what we chose in the end. Okay, so he's gone for a cinnamon roll. Oh, it's huge. Absolutely huge. And then I went for, I'm just going to keep it in the bag because I don't want to get a mess. So I've gone for a brioche, kind of like an apple tart brioche basically. We'll eat those later because, oh yeah, that's better. There we go. Yeah, we'll eat those later.
Because we just had a massive breakfast.
Right, let's go see what else we can find.
I remember this bit for some reason really well.
Mad on a Saturday though. Right, we are attempting to find Humble Crumble because that was the one thing Alice said to us the other day when we saw her, was go and try that. So who knows where we're going to find it though, because this is insane. Found it. Okay. do? Classic, apple and cinnamon, berry, or trifle and a monkey special of a pumpkin spice. Right, we queued for Humble Crumble and we've gone for berry crumble with blowtorch marshmallow on top. You're going to test it first?
Oh, it's quite marshmallowy. I'm not a lefty, so I don't know what I'm doing. A bit of a crumble there. That's really nice.
Is it? You didn't get any actual fruit though, did you? I'm going to dig in for it.
The fruit's at the bottom. There we go.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh.
We've found a spot to sit and eat, looking at Southwark Cathedral. Now, clearly, it was awful because that's all that's left. Right, it was getting a bit too crazy busy and too peoply. And kind of getting shoved left, right, and centre. So we have decided, oh, car, watch out, to head back to Westminster and recreate some photos we took on our first ever trip to London together, which must have been 8 years ago, maybe, something like that, possibly
7.
even longer. So we're going to go and do that. So we had some nice pictures like on the Westminster Bridge with Big Ben in the background and stuff. So we've decided we're going to go and do that. We've got a bit of time to kill, kind of be touristy. So hopefully we'll be able to recreate those nicely. So we've come out of Embankment in towards, I think we're supposed to be walking towards Trafalgar Square, I think. We're not entirely sure where we're going. Very fancy Corinthia Hotel just there. And then a bit, oh, there's a lot of police up ahead. Looks like they're like blocking a road or something, so not entirely sure.
Maybe some sort of demonstration.
Yeah, because there's horses and
Let's go and find out.
all sorts, yeah, and like steer clear of any nonsense. Okay, walking along. Kieran's in a happy place now because he can hear Metallica, which I don't know if you'll be able to hear it through the microphones or not. But then coming up to like, oh, there's a big gaggle of police. But I don't know what's going on. The arch is undergoing a little bit of work, and then we spoke to one of the police officers to find out basically what on earth was going on, and he said basically lots of demonstrations all seem to be kind of in the same area. There's lots of closures, you can't even walk to certain areas, and he said like steer clear of basically that whole Trafalgar area just to be on the safe side and not get involved. So we're coming up the Mall towards the palace because he said go to Horse Guards and then turn left, I think. So we're going to see what we can find. I don't know if you can see the palace at the end there, possibly not, but you can see crazy amounts of police. But the palace is all the way up the end there. Right, I think Horse Guards is that way, so I think we're going to turn.
Do you want to look at the palace?
Well, it's up to you. We can get towards Westminster this way, or...
Could we go there and then come back round?
Yeah?
Show you a
Okay,
whip.
let's carry on then. This area is always really pretty. Slightly different with the neon yellow and blue decorations, but still pretty. Oh, look at that way. Hold on. You're able to see So you've got Horse Guards, a bit of the London Eye, and then some beautiful autumnal colours all over the sides of that building that I'm not even going to pretend I know what it is. Taking a little stroll through St James's Park. I haven't found a friend.
A little tail.
It's proper digging, isn't it? That's just, I don't know what kind of bird that is. One with a red
Yeah.
face.
It's not, no, it's not got webbed feet, it's not a duck.
Hey, you're coming even closer. Okay, so we have eaten the bits and bobs that we bought in Borough Market earlier. So mine was in basically like an apple tart brioche donut type thing, and it had like a crumble top, which was really nice. Kieran's reading the sign about all the birds. I don't like birds. And he had his cinnamon roll, which was like proper sticky, messy. What did you think? Did you like your cinnamon roll?
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, it was a lot more caramelly than the ones you kind of get, I suppose, in like a normal bakery. They can be quite dry. That one was just like full of caramelish niceness. So that was a moorhen, that bird that we
The
saw.
one with a red face.
Sometimes called marsh hens, are medium-sized water birds.
Fair enough.
There we go.
Be able to hear helicopters overhead.
You don't get them in Scotland.
What helicopters? We'll keep walking through all the autumnal beauty and see where we end up.
Oh. I love birds, I love animals that are so chill around humans.
There's a lot of geese. Just
Pop, 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 pop.
okay. Police everywhere. You've got that's the war rooms, and then some form of Whitehall-y area. Okay, so we had a lovely walk in St James's Park, and then we got to where we thought we could get to where we wanted to go, and it was a hard no. But we spoke to another police officer. I think they are so used to just redirecting everybody today, aren't they? Who has told us the safest way to get to where we want, because that completely avoids, or hopefully completely avoids, the nonsense. Parliament Square is madness. It is completely blocked. Parliament Square, Westminster Abbey. So they have suggested that we go all the way basically back to Embankment and walk along the riverbank to get to the bridge, which is where we want to go to recreate the photos, which we have actually worked out was from 2015, our first summer together.
Yeah.
Looking past, well, right up to Horse Guards Parade. I don't think I've genuinely ever seen quite a police presence as this. I don't know what the actual protests are for, but it's mental. How amazing is that? It is, however, starting to rain, which we weren't expecting. Not ideal. A lot of people. It seems to be like a mixture of things going on, but we're going to avoid that and escape. We'll follow the horses. They're getting away from it all, so we'll follow them. We are now walking along the embankment across the river. We had some photos recreated from our first trip in 2015. I'll insert those now, like the side by side. See how much we've aged. And now we're going past the London Eye, heading back towards a tube station of some sort. And then we'll work out where we're heading. I'm not sure if we're going to go back to the hotel because we've got a little bit more time, or whether we may end up somewhere else. Right, walking across, I don't even know what bridge, but it's pretty with a view.
Bridge.
Kieran has named it Embankment Bridge. We've decided we're going to head on the tube towards where we need to go, but get off at some random stop and basically just have a wander and see, because it's an area of London that we've never really
explored.
No. So we're going to give that a go. We just came off the tube. We found Garlic Hill. Random name places. We got off at Mansion House. No idea what's here. We thought we'd have a nosy. That's St Paul's Cathedral, so we must be quite close to where we were last night then. Yeah, must be quite close to where we were last night. Found a map. Yeah.
It'll be all good, like buildings.
We are here, so we want Queen Victoria Street. That one. Okay.
And then we can always get
the DLR, because then it's bank, which is what we want back to the hotel.
Exactly.
Fab. So crossing over here. I don't trust London roads.
Signal or
Even just walking down the streets here is so much quieter than where we were. It's much nicer. We were kind of getting peopled out. Walking down the South Bank was just, I'm going to go with a little bit too much.
Magistrates Court.
Okay, that street there, just going up there, it's just called Poultry. Just Poultry.
I'm saying obviously somebody's thought about what's building behind that, because if you look at where that kind of gold spire comes at the top, it's right in between where those two buildings kind of just converge.
That's the, I don't know what building that is. I want to say it's
Bank
Bank
of
of
England.
England.
Yeah.
Is it the Bank of England?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, the money's made, mate. They're the ones who decide whether we get a house in the next 4 years or not.
Fair. Come for Kieran to have a nosy at some of the plaques around the Bank of England, and then he just got randomly questioned by a group who were doing some form of challenge to be in a selfie with them. Very random. They look like, I don't know, uni kind of age. Fun. So Kieran was wrong. It is not the Bank of England. That is the what?
Royal Exchange.
Royal Exchange. Apparently, according to this thing here, that's the Bank of England.
The door's closed.
Well, it is Saturday.
Nobody's getting money.
Yeah. So there's the kind of engraved map, but yeah. So you've got Bank of England, and then big building behind London here, London Stock Exchange, which is that big glass one there. I think we're in the very, very fancy bit. When I say very fancy bit, I've just realised that that's Louis Vuitton in front of us. This is the... I wanted to find out what those flags were all for. And then we've accidentally stumbled upon like Billionaire's Alley.
Louis Vuitton, definitely, isn't it?
Hermes there as well. Toomey. Had a little nosy in some of the windows of Billionaire's Alley. Very strange opening hours though, because nothing in this area is open, and it's 4 o'clock on a Saturday. Nothing is open at all. How odd. Just walking down. Look. Photos in front of the Bank of England. How incredible. I'm going to guess potentially work in finance. She looks beautiful. You know you're in the fancier part when they have dragons on the exit of the tube. We're heading back to the hotel to collect our bags now. Came back to the hotel, picked up our bags, easy, and then we're going to head back to get the train shortly. We're getting the train from London Bridge to Gatwick, and we've chosen to do the kind of the slower one rather than the Gatwick Express, because this is taking 15 minutes more, so it's about 45 minutes, and it was like £11 rather than I think something like 23 that it was quoting for Gatwick Express. So I'm happy to take an extra 15 minutes over that kind of price difference. I would definitely say would stay at this hotel again. Like, I probably really know what you're going to get. Like, there's nothing to do with the actual hotel. The location is brilliant. The DLR is right outside the front door of the hotel. You can get it across the way you need to go to get to the O2, like to Canary Wharf and change and things like that. Or, as we've done the last couple of days, get it directly into Bank and get into the centre, which has been absolutely ideal. So we will definitely look at staying here again, I would think, next time we come down. There's Canary Wharf over that way. Actual Canary Wharf building was there. Through security, that was the easiest, very nice, easiest security I think I've ever had at pretty much any airport, to be honest. Kieran has now found the Oakley section.
Probably not these specific ones, but higher than just now. £170. I have to save up for a pair of like nice sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rather than next.
So we're going to go through and find somewhere to sit, and just I need to amalgamate hand luggage. Like my little crossbody bag that I've got on fits in my backpack as long as I take my jacket out, which is fine, so I just need to sort all that. But I have treated myself to some new powder. My powder compact thingamabob is starting to run low. You can see the pan now. And I think it's something like over £5 cheaper to buy it here, so I don't necessarily need it right this second, but it saves me money, so I'm going for it. Right, let's see if we find somewhere to sit. We haven't decided if we might want a snack of some sort yet, but it's actually not hideously busy in here, which is impressive. Discovered a Lego shop. You can get Santa's post office Lego. How ace is that? Look at it. That's quite cool. We head up towards food because it's now about 6 o'clock. Take off at 5 to 8. And other than our like massive breakfast, we had our snack earlier, like a bun, but that was it. So I think we probably should eat something. Okay, we came to Tortilla. If we can get the lid off. Can you get the lid off? We didn't want something too huge, so I've gone for the loaded nachos. So buried in deep is tortillas, cheese sauce. I went for the barbacoa beef, salsa, guacamole and jalapenos, and then I also got a Fanta and a water, and that came to £15 something. So it's definitely more than enough for us to share there. Right, we demolished our food and then decided to come have a nosy in the bookshop. Most of them are buy one get one half price. So Kieran's found one that he is keen for. Let's see if there's any for me, because I did only buy 2 the other day, but I have read 3/4 of one of them already. So let's see what we've got. Right, that's our gate called. So we're gonna head. We'll probably end the video there. It's likely to be quite bitty, I think. We've had a brilliant weekend, so if you've watched this far, thank you. And next big video series will be Disneyland Paris. Very, very excited. That will be in the new year.